Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for cheap and fast coins. Use code ZERK for 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over basically the market. Some investments that I think you guys can potentially make, because I know as of right now, the entire market is basically getting crashed every single weekend from Thursday through Sunday. The market tends to be at its lowest point. Usually Thursday is like its lowest point, and then there's even some people out there that will make investments in cards, some of the lower overall guys, and flip them on Monday and Tuesday, which is honestly not a bad method at all. I believe that I saw a director make a video on that method as well, and I think some other people as well were talking about it, where you can basically go out and buy 91, 92 overall players, and you can just buy them and flip them on like Monday and Tuesday, which is not a bad idea to do. But I wanted to go over the market and kind of explain to you guys some things, maybe some investments you could be making right now, because the market is not completely done for. There is actually a decent amount of coins to be made. Now, even if some of you guys, maybe you don't even play Madden that much anymore because we're getting later on in the year. I know some of you guys still played a lot. I personally still played a lot, obviously, because I make videos for you guys. But rookie premieres are going to be coming up in, I believe, July, if they do it the same way they did last year. Should be at the beginning of July. Those rookie premier players that we got, the other players like Kyler Murray, all of those rookies. Now, we don't know what players are going to be rookie premieres coming up in the next year, but rookie premieres are pretty big. You guys can see I still have Nick Bosa, Devin Bush. I did all of the rookie premieres, but I ended up quick selling a good amount of them because I just don't use them in my team anymore. Don't even have my backup, but those that I do are still in the squad except for Lindstrom, which he needs to be quick sold. But you guys can see rookie premier players are pretty nice. Nick Bosa went up to a 96 overall. Kyler Murray definitely helps out some of you guys, especially if you're, like no money spent or you don't play a ton. Then you may not be able to go ahead and pick up the best players at a time, but some of these rookie premieres can get some really, really good upgrades at clutch times. So even if you guys don't play the game a lot anymore, I'm going to give you guys some investments you could potentially make just to come stop by, make some investments, get some coins, and be ready for rookie premieres, because they are really not that cheap. But let me go over and kind of talk about the market. So as I said, the MUT market is definitely crashing every single week, and it tends to bounce back a little bit, but then it just gets completely demolished again every single Thursday. This is why I tell you guys, don't even open up the Ultimate Fantasy Packs, because you can literally pull a full Ultimate Legend and not even make your coins back, which is pretty crazy. Not even make half your coins back even. 96 overall, how long is only 80,000 coins. This pack are 108k. They need to adjust those prices. They need to make those packs literally like 100k. If they don't make those packs like 100k, I would not recommend opening them up. I mean, Calvin Johnson's 100,000 coins. Ultimate Legend players are extremely, extremely cheap. Basically, everything is extremely, extremely cheap, except for golden tickets, because the pack odds and GTs are just not good, man. They're just totally not good. Now, if they end up changing the odds on golden tickets, maybe we see some things changing, but for now, golden ticket players are ridiculously overpriced. Now, there is one key thing I need to talk about involving golden tickets, and also this comes into effect when I talk about investments. So, golden ticket players, right? Bo Jackson, Michael Vick, we don't know if they are going to receive additional upgrades this year because they did get the golden tickets. However, we already do know that Cam Newton is going to get a golden ticket, and EA did decide to give him a new draft card. Now, I'm going to let you guys know, I'm going to show you what order I believe they are actually supposed to be coming out in. Now, this is not confirmed, and they could also switch some things around, but Marksman and also Mutt Leaks over on Twitter, they tweeted out the groupings of the golden ticket players, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, and actually the grouping had Zach Gentry, it also had Julio Jones, and it had free safety Calvin. So they might have got the groupings correct, just the way that it was loaded into the database. It could be correct, but they could switch things around. But let me just show you when we're supposed to get the other cards. So as you guys can see over here, Marksman did tweet this out on April 16th. So before we actually got this week's of golden ticket players, that these three were grouped together, and he did say, the order and the groupings could potentially change. So don't think that these are 100% confirmed. These are going to be the groupings, but it was correct this week. So Gentry, free safety Calvin, and Julio were this week. Now, if everything stays the same, you guys can see Mutt Leaks actually tweeted this one out. This would be Josh Allen, Reggie White, and cornerback Mike Evans could potentially be coming next week. And then the following week would be Lamar Jackson, running back Trey Edmonds, and Taylor Mays. So the second to last pairing of golden ticket players would then be Adrian Peterson, quarterback Mohamed Sanu, and Brian Burns. And that would leave the final golden ticket players to be released as Cam Newton and also Jalen Ramsey. So although Cam has already got that 99 overall draft card and EA knew he was going to get a golden ticket, they basically said, we'll give him an upgrade now and just make him the final GT. So why did I want to show you the pairings of the golden ticket players? And that was mostly for Cam, to be honest, because now we see that if those are correct, if they stand true, then Cam will be the final golden ticket, which is quite a ways away. So them giving him an upgrade now would make sense, right? Because it's so far away, it doesn't really matter. However, with Vic and Bo Jackson already getting golden ticket players, will they also get upgrades? That I don't know. So when it comes to investing in Bo Jackson, when it comes to investing in Michael Vick, that is where I'm not really too sure if you guys should. Now, I will let you know this would be a pretty big risk. However, it could also be a pretty, really big payout, honestly. As you guys already know, I actually did invest in Bo Jackson a long time ago. Before I even knew he was going to golden ticket, anything like that, I invested a lot into Bo Jackson cards. Now, if we take a look here, I think he's actually a 91. And yes, he actually is a 91. And we take a look at Bo Jackson Series Redux cards, right? Currently, he's 68K. And you can see there's only 10 up in the auction block. I think I have more than 10 in my item miner. If you guys take a look here, I have got a lot of 91 Bo Jacksons because I actually expected him to get an upgrade. Now, he got that new GT. I haven't sold my Bows. I'm going to hold on to him because if he does end up getting an upgrade, this card will really shoot up. And I know a lot of people may think that the market is so dead, there's no way that series reduction stuff will go up, and that's just not true at all. And I'm going to show you guys some facts to back that one up, because the market is not dead. There actually is a decent amount of investments you can still make, and the same thing goes for Mike Vick, right? Now, the one thing is, if, say, Mike Vick and also Bo Jackson did get upgrades, some people might say, well, there's already golden ticket cards out there better. True, the golden tickets are going to be better than the Ultimate Legends, but they're also 6 million coins, and these guys be a lot cheaper. You can see 92 Series Redux Vic is only 71K. So, personally, I'm not touching Vic. I only am holding on to my Bows because I already have him. It's a very risky investment. Investing in general is very risky, but this could be a huge payout if they do get Ultimate Legends. With how many people have Bo, how many people still have Vic, if they do put out Ultimate Legends Bo and Vic, these would be some big time profits. Like this would be a big profit to make. However, I don't know if they're actually going to get upgrades or not. So make the investment at your risk if you want to. But seriously, I have zero idea if they're going to get Ultimate Legends. But let me talk about the market, how things have changed with people that have recently gotten cards to show you, even though the market is constantly crashing, cards still go up in value when they get new cards. So let's take a look at 92 overall Cam. Now, I will say, of course, the #1 investments are going to be like Series Redux players, people you have to pull, people you cannot do sets for. So with Cam, you can see he's at 138K, right? This is not a good investment now, but just to showcase for you guys, prices do go up. He was at 80,000 coins, even 60K on the day before he came out. Now, if we take a look at the day he came out, he was 264K. So the market, there's still a bit of profit to be made, and right there was a big profit. If anyone had Cam Newton, this is kind of similar to maybe what we could see happen to Bo Jackson and Michael Vick, because right now no one really expects them to get upgrades. If they do get upgrades, I could definitely see Bo Jackson going for at least 150K on that 91, maybe Michael Vick as well, 150K, maybe even more. So we already know that Cam Newton, of course, is a pretty sought-after card, right? So let's go with a little bit of a different example here. Let's go with Devin Hester's 94 overall NFL 100. Now, this was not a huge jump in price, but you guys can see before he did come out, his card was going for around, 90K, around 80K, 90, 100K. He shot up to 156K on the day that card came out. And keep in mind, the prices of cards tend to kind of vary with how much they jump depending on how expensive their new card is, right? So Cam, not really that expensive. His previous card's going to be more expensive, right? LTD Devin Hester, kind of more expensive. His previous cards didn't jump up a ton. Well, that is a 50% increase in price. Now another player, someone that came out and was an Ultimate Legend, was John Randall very recently. It was actually last week's Ultimate Legend. You can see his Series Redux card right here was going for a whopping 32k before that card came out, and he shot up to around 70k, and you can see he even peaked to 88. As of this very second, you can see completed sales 94k, 89k, someone got a snipe for 47,000 coins, but he's listed up currently for 86k. So Randall as well shot up in price. And just to give you guys one more example here of another player who shot up in price, that was Jerry Rice. And these NFL 100 players are going to come in mind because I'm about to show you a couple NFL 100 players that I think would be a decent investment. You guys can see he's 186k now, completed sales 189, 180, 205k. He was down to 130k, around 150k. Again, not a huge jump, but when you can buy him for say 150k, 130k and sell him back for 190, 200k, that's a decent amount of profit. Now, one other thing I do want to mention is that the power-up market at this point, when it comes to like Ultimate Legends and everything, there is actually a slight amount of profit to be made off these cards if you time it right when you buy them. It's not going to be anything big. Just to throw this out here for someone who may not have a ton of coins, can you make profit off power-ups? You may be able to. You guys see Jerry Rice right now selling for 1,000 coins, but you see this little spike right here? He was selling for 4,000 coins initially, and you could buy him for around 1,000 coins or so before he came out, and then you could sell him for 4k. Now that's not going to be with every Ultimate Legend, and that one's probably really risky because the solo challenges literally give you one, but for people that don't like to play solo challenges, they just buy the power up. So now that I showed you guys that the market still has some potential to make profit, let me go over some players that I definitely recommend you guys look into if you want to make some profit potentially. Now, as I always say, investing is a risk. This is not guaranteed. You are not guaranteed to make coins. If these investments don't work out for you, don't come back to me and say, Zirk, you lost me coins, because I'm telling you right now, this is an investment. You can make a lot of coins or you could lose coins, so don't invest anything you're not willing to risk. Same thing with stocks, if you guys are in the stock market. Now, you guys can see right here, wide receivers 92, 93. We do have the 92 Series Redux Randy Moss. We already know he's going to get an Ultimate Legend upgrade, so some people, they really have their eyes on Randy Moss right now. He's going for 180,000 coins, but he does also have the NFL 100 card as well, which you guys saw the Jerry Rice, that card did go up in price. The 95 overall Moss is only 150k, and I'm going to actually buy up one of these right now because I think that he could definitely shoot up in price, especially if the Ultimate Legend card is going to be really good, which, let's be honest here, it's Randy Moss, right? This card is going to be super glitchy when he gets a new card. Now, another player who I think you guys could potentially invest in is going to be Lawrence Taylor, because obviously everyone right now has got Jadeveon Clowney, but Lawrence Taylor is going to be insane. At a 94 overall, you guys can see the stack comparison here. It's very close. Now, Lawrence Taylor is definitely going to be, when it comes to strength, the block shed should be very similar, pass can be very similar, acceleration speed could be around the same or a little bit better, but it's LT. Everyone wants Lawrence Taylor. Another guy who has been asked for basically every single week is LT. Now, when it comes to his base legend, because I know some people might be like, well, what about his base legend card? Those cards really haven't changed much in price, like at all. I took a look at Jerry Rice, it's like a couple thousand coins increase, not really much at all there. Now, another guy who I think could be a very good investment is going to be Patrick Willis. Now, I think he should get an Ultimate Legend card. You guys can see I still use this card, as Ghost of Madden, and that's another card you guys can invest in, is his Ghost of Madden card. But his Series Redux right now is going for 78k, so could you guys invest in it? You definitely could. Now, also comment down below and let everyone else know what are some other investments you could potentially look into. As I said, the biggest hit or bust is definitely going to be the Mike Vick and probably Bo, since he's 50,000 coins, but we don't know if he's going to get an upgrade. You could also look into their next card, which of course they're Ghost of Madden cards, but we don't really know if they're going to get one. Patrick Willis, Randy Moss, Lawrence Taylor, three guys who could potentially get some big upgrades, and I think will end up getting Ultimate Legend cards. They're not set for golden tickets. We already know they're not set for GTs. So anyone who's not set for a golden ticket, you think you get an Ultimate Legend, and if they have a Series Redux card, I would definitely look into picking up some of those. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below if this video did help you guys out. Make sure you guys drop a like on it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.